Hi everyone, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. And the topic for today is strictly for those who are married, in relationships, committed relationships, live in relationships, um, dating. All right. Even for those of you who have just started dating, even you can watch this. All right. This is not necessarily for singles, but I do advise that for those of you who are single, could be, I've not seen the cards, I've not seen the messages, that it could be that you just might, this might resonate with you if and when you do get into a relationship next, since you're single. All right, so very quickly, there are three batches. So choose the brooch that attracts you the most, or you can just go by the number, that is batch 1, batch 2, batch 3. So the first batch is this very pretty um, crystal brooch, the flower. I'm going to call it the flower in the timestamps, the leaf, and the third one is the butterfly. Yeah, I'm going to call this the butterfly. It's a leaf, but it's sort of butterfly-ish. All right, so choose your batch, and I will see you quickly with batch 1, which is this the leaf. All right, batch 1, those who chose this brooch, the leaf. These are the oracle cards that I'll be using for you later, which is the angel answers oracle cards, the whispers of love oracle cards, and the crystal angels. Alright, these are just extra messages for you. So these messages, I'm going to just keep them here for now. Okay, so the first card is Queen of Rods. This is how your partner, your husband, wife, how they see you. The King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Judgment. Well, your partner really has a very high opinion of you. They see you as their soulmate, their twin flame. How you see your partner is the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, I'm just going to put this. You can see them properly. All right, so batch 1, the leaf. Your partner sees you as somebody who's equal to them with their energy, because you have the Queen of Rods and the King of Pentacles. So if your partner is a male, your husband, your live-in partner, boyfriend, they're a very they're very grounded. They're slow, but they're steady. They are nurturing, but they're also very practical. They're very balanced, and probably for this batch, if your partner is a male, then he could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And they see you as somebody who has accomplished a lot. You both probably are of the same age, give or take, with a little bit of age difference here and there, or you're exactly the same age. All right, there's a lot of love between the two of you, there's a lot of understanding between the two of you. And the Judgment card tells me here that, I think you both, this is a very mature lot. The two of you have met much later in life. All right. So maybe you would be in your 30s, mid 30s to late 30s, or even more, 40s, 50s. All right. Uh, but they see you as a karmic partner. This is how your partner feels about you. This is how they see you. This is how they perceive you. They feel that you're very passionate and you're very beautiful and you have it all. Like I said, like they see you as an equal partner. If this partner of yours is a female, then you can just reverse it. All right. Also, guys, you may reverse the two, whatever resonates with you. But I'm going to take this side as your partner and this side as you. All right. Yeah, so if it's vice versa, then you have a very stable partner. Even though you guys are sort of opposites in nature, but you still fundamentally, I think you both are very similar. All right, there's a lot of respect between the two of you. He and she, your partner, they respect you a lot. Now, how you see your partner is that you feel that your partner has gone through. There's a lot of kings and queens energy, so this is definitely um, a couple who have been through a lot in their life. They have a lot of experience in their life. All right, could be because, like I said, some of you are married and you've been married for quite a long time. You've been in a partnership for quite a long time. Your partner sees you as somebody who has been hurt a lot. They see you as somebody who's very very blunt. You're very to the point, and you're also very loyal, and probably that's why you've been backstabbed. They see you as somebody who has been through a lot, but they see you healing because you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is a very good thing. And you also have the Hanged Man in reverse, which means that they thought that probably you had sort of, because of this energy, when this was upright, when you were going through a lot of turmoil in your life, you had gone into this very pensive and meditative mode, and now you're out of it. But they also feel that you have sort of, you get bounded by your own thoughts. You are bounded by your own thoughts. They feel that you're somebody who feels very very tied down, like in your head mentally. They feel that you feel that if you do something, then it's wrong. If you don't do something, then it's wrong. It's like a catch 22 situation is how they see you. But they also see you as somebody who's very responsible, who's very you see your partner as somebody who's very responsible and very, like I said, doesn't beat around the bush. You could They also probably see you as somebody who's a little dominating. All right, male, female, take it as it resonates. So now let's see what's the outcome of this relationship and this reading. You have the Nine of Cups, nice, Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon. So I think if you have, okay, so since this is also like what you should do in the relationship, I'm going to take it in two ways. One is where's this relationship going, and what you probably should or shouldn't do to keep the relationship going. Although I don't see anything adverse in this particular reading. Wishes are going to come true. All right, there's going to be a lot of balance in home time, nurturing, loving, caring, and a lot of stability coming your way. But then the Moon card also talks about things that you probably are not sharing with each other. Maybe you feel that your partner doesn't share enough with you, or it could also be that this energy is coming to an end within 28 days from this reading, from when you see the reading, where your wishes will be coming true, both yours and your partner's, and money will be coming in, stability will be coming in, love will be coming in, everything that you wished for. Basically this Queen of Pentacles energy that you wished for, which is basically, like I said, very nurturing, loving, grounded, sort of an energy which is coming in for you. Wishes are definitely coming true for this particular batch, be it your partners or yours or both of you combined together, something that you have been working towards. uh, but yeah, like I said, that probably just it could either happen 28 days from the time you see this reading, or it could be that you're not being too open with each other and you probably need to, or you just need to be very careful about things happening behind the scenes. Be very aware, listen to your intuition, both of you, all right, in your life together as a couple. uh, some extra energies regarding your partner and you from the Psychic Tarot deck is, so for your partner I see emotional withdrawal and financial and material changes. Like I said, that that wishes coming true is probably these changes that are happening. But an emotional withdrawal sort of goes in tow with the Eight of Swords energy. So this wish coming true about financial and material changes could be after a very long time, after a lot of hard work. For you, there's patience and planning and discontent and boredom. Maybe because of this energy that your partner is going through, you feel like there's some kind of discontentment and boredom in the relationship. But it also tells you patience and planning, so you just need to be a little patient and plan ahead. And don't worry, because whatever is bothering you, the wish is coming true. Whatever you have worked hard for manifesting regarding this relationship, it is happening, and everything will fall into place. That stability that you're waiting for will happen. All right, so from the Whispers of Love Oracle, the message we have for both of you is: speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Your partner is right now going into an emotional withdrawal. Like I said, this catch-22 situation which is causing it. So, and you need patience and planning, which means you need to be a little more kind and loving towards your partner. Speak the language of love, all right? Because loving and encouraging words can change a lot of things in your partner, and vice versa. It could be you or it could be them. But just going with the cards, I feel it's more than them than you, because it's the financial issues that's probably. But don't worry, like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is here, so stability is coming in. So all these worries about nothing, so don't, just be patient. Patience and planning. Alright? Alright. So that's your Whispers of Love message. Then you have from the Crystal Angels telling you love life, new and renewed romantic love is here for you. So don't worry, again, wish is coming true. You feel like, because of your partner's current mental, emotional energy, there's discontentment and boredom. The Rose Quartz says that, love life, new and renewed romantic love is here for you. Your wish is coming true. All that boredom is just, it's just a momentary energy. So you don't have to worry a lot about it. Okay. And finally, from the Angel Answers, again we have romance. Your angels are telling you there is romance. Nothing, you feel like, the spark has sort of left your relationship. Because like I said, that most of you from this particular batch are married, and you've been married for a while, or you've been in a relationship with this person for years and years, or it could be a live-in situation too, and you feel like boredom is set in. But no, the romance is coming back, guys. So don't worry. And within the next few weeks, like I said, 28 days, so that's approximately 3 weeks, give or take, Yeah, 3 weeks give or take. And yes, 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 yes. So this was your reading batch one. Whatever you've been worrying about, whatever you feel like the relationship is sort of reached a stalemate situation and all of that. Um, Whatever your partner is going through, disappointments and all that is very temporary. Don't worry. Or maybe you would want your partner to see this particular reading if this resonates with you. Thank you so much. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. And do drop in a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I'll see you until my next reading. Moving on to the second batch. Bye. Alright, batch 2. For those of you who chose this leaf brooch, this is your reading. So I'm going to pull out 4 cards for you, 4 cards for how your partner sees you, 4 cards how you see them, and these 2 oracle tarot decks, alright, for you and your partner, and these are some oracle messages that we'll dig into later. Okay, so how does your partner see you? 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. Maybe some of you have been going through some health issues. There has been an imbalance in your health. The Sun. Nice. And the Fool. Okay. How you see a partner? 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Feisty. Knight of Pentacles. And the 6 of Cups. And your outcome for this reading is the Emperor. Very nice. The 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, a lot of stability coming in again. End of. Alright, so how your partner sees you, I think a lot of you, batch 2, there has been some sort of an imbalance for some of you. It's been a health issue and you have been recovering. For some of you, it could be that your partner sees you as somebody who's a little lazy. Alright, they feel like you're a little lazy, or they feel that it also could be mental. Maybe some of you have been going through a bout of depression and your partner sees it in you, and your partner understands because they see you as a very kind and innocent soul. They see you as somebody who is a ray of sunshine in their life. You're a very positive, happy person otherwise, and like I said, very innocent. All right, and maybe that's why probably you might be going through, like I said, just this little phase of being melancholic, and there's an imbalance. Or it could also be that your partner sees you as somebody who's not very good with your finances. That also could be the reason. And maybe the reason is that you got laid off your job, and maybe that's what is causing the depression, the moodiness, and you're just not in the mood to do anything. But they know that it's temporary, because how they really see you is somebody who's very bright and choppy and full of energy, and you're like a ray of sunshine, like I said, to them, to your partner. Alright, so that's how they see you. They see you as a very innocent person. It could be that there is a marked age difference between the two of you. Alright. How you see your partner? You see your partner as somebody who's very territorial in their attitude. They're very feisty. They fight for what they think is right. Basically, You see them as somebody who's like I said, who gets into a lot of arguments, very argumentative, but at the same time they're also somebody who's a little maybe stubborn, but um, they take care of their loved ones. They're somebody who protect their turf, and they don't give in. They fight till the end. Your partner, that's how you see them. You see them as somebody who's, I think, batch 2, for some of you, you're not doing too well financially. You see your partner also as somebody who's maybe making very slow progress in, you know in money matters, and maybe that is what is also kind of causing you that depression. And they understand, and they see you as an innocent person and soul, because they feel that that you don't understand their struggles that they're going through, that you don't see the struggles that they're going through. But this person is a very grounding energy for you. They are. And you also see them as somebody who's your soulmate. Maybe this is definitely somebody whom you have a very, very strong connection with. It's like a past life connection that I'm talking about. Or batch 2, your partner, whether you're married to them or you're just in a very committed relationship with them, you have known this person since your childhood. You've studied together, or you've grown up together, um, or your family friends, but you have known this person all your life. Or if that's not the case, then you just feel that you've always known this person throughout lifetimes. That's how you feel about your partner. Now, the message or the outcome of this particular reading and this dynamic, what I see is that whatever you're worrying about, money matter wise, there's going to be a lot of stability. There's going to be a lot of money coming in. You are at the fag end of the burdens that your partner is carrying. Not so much you, but your partner. All right. Money is coming in, stability is coming in, power is coming in for the both of you in your relationship. As it will take time, all right, but not much, because 10 of Wands is the end of a situation, or it could be within 10 years where you'll reach this energy of the Emperor in your relationship, and even otherwise, your family matters, financial matters, which is a good thing. Now, okay, so for your partner, I've got sacral chakra and suffering in silence. See, I told you that your partner sees you as a very innocent person, and they feel that you don't really get how much they're struggling. The 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands tells you that, while probably you see them as somebody who fights a lot, who's very feisty, but they have to, because they need to bring in the money. They have to bring in, financially you're dependent on them, and they don't mind it. Like I said, they love you a lot, they don't mind it, but they also feel that because you're very innocent and you don't understand these things, they're suffering in silence. Also, sacral chakra, I feel that couples who are married, or for those of you who are in a live-in and you're planning to have a child, you both want a child, you're looking for it, the Fool card is here, and you have the 6 of, so maybe conceiving is becoming a problem, because sacral chakra talks about that. It talks about your sex drive and your reproductive organs. So when this comes up, it means it's blocked, and your partner needs to work on that. Maybe you're not conceiving, or your partner is not conceiving, if your partner is the female, because you don't truly realize that they're suffering in silence. It's been a battle for them. It has been a battle for them. They're not being defensive. They're going through a lot, and they're not telling you. if your partner is a woman or a man, they're just not telling you what they're going through because they love you a lot, and they see you as a they feel like you're a child who needs a lot of love and affection, but they don't want to burden you with their sufferings. So if this is happening, you probably need to tone that down, patch to, and talk to your partner. And they need to work on the sacral chakra, and that happens with a lot of love from your partner. Breathing exercises, yoga, exercising, eating right, doing things that make you happy and not thinking so much about it, because I see that the burdens are coming to an end very soon, so you don't have to worry about it. So if at all your partner needs to know this, please do let them know. Now for you, the cards are disruption, number 16, and new beginnings. So this is basically the Tower card and new beginnings, which is primarily the Fool card. So for you, it means that suddenly there's going to be a change in your life, guys. Disruption is the tower falling down. A weak base, a house can never stand on a weak foundation, and the weak foundation is breaking down, and for this new beginnings to come in. 10 of Wands, the end of the struggle, the disruption, and new beginnings are coming in. So don't you worry again. So what are your love messages? Let's see, from the Crystal Angels and Whispers of Love. So Whispers of Love, you have choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Choose love. Always, whatever that little discord you have with your partner, which has caused an imbalance in you. I feel for a lot of you, your partner over here is actually a female, because the imbalance could be a fertility issue, hormonal imbalance, which is causing problems in conceiving, and that's why the sacral chakra here. It also could be a male problem. Of course, even men have fertility issues because of a lot of stress. Now mind you, there's nothing wrong with them biologically, but stress causes it. Stress can cause a delay in fertility and in conceiving. So choose love, give them love, both of you. Alright, from Crystal Angels, we have the Rubellite, which says passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So I think right now what's dear to your heart in this particular reading, the project, is having a child, for a lot of you who have chosen this batch. So work on it, work on your energy, balance out your energies, guys. Not just probably a partner, but even you need it. Alright, both of you need it. So whatever this passion project is that you need working on, work on it with love. Choose love. Okay. Now from the Angel Answers Oracles, we have meditation brings answers. I told you, for sacral chakra to balance it out, meditate. Yoga, very important. Opportunity. You are going to get new beginnings. You are going to get an opportunity. So probably, if you need to go to a fertility clinic, for those of you, and big happy changes, new beginnings. Yeah, so whatever help you need is coming your way. That opportunity is coming your way, and whatever you're working on. I'm basing this reading mostly on the main issue over here in batch 2 is probably conceiving, but not necessarily for all, but for a majority of you. And for those of you this is not an issue about having a child, then this could just be some sort of a project that you're working on, be it a home project or probably at work, whatever it is. Maybe both of you are working together, whatever it is, don't worry, everything is going to be a-okay. Alright, batch 2, this was your reading. I hope this resonated with you and you enjoyed it. If this resonated with you, please give this a like and a thumbs up, and do share and subscribe to my channel, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if this resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. Do share this with your kith and kin and friends. If at all you feel that somebody needs to listen to this particular reading. So now going on to the last batch, which is batch 3. Bye. Alright, batch 3, for those of you who selected this butterfly brooch, this is your relationship reading. Okay, these are your oracle cards that we'll be digging into later. Okay, so this is how your partner sees you. The Knight of Cups. You see, somebody is very romantic. The Tower, very sexual and romantic. The Death. And the King of Rods. They see you as a very passionate creature. How you see your partner is the Six of Swords, Five of Swords, the Page of Rods, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, nice. Your final outcome for this reading, or the message where you sort of have an idea of where you're heading towards, is the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful, the Chariot, great, and the Three of Cups. This is, I think, the best reading. Although even the first two readings, the final outcome and the just give me a moment. Alright, so how your partner sees you, like I said, they see you as somebody who's extremely romantic, very passionate. You have a very, very good understanding of each other when it comes to carnal pleasures. Alright. And you're very good at it. That's how your partner sees you. Alright. Maybe your partner is a female in this case and you're the male. They see you as, like I said, very passionate, very dynamic, full of vigor. You're somebody they also see you as somebody who's very impulsive. They feel like you're somebody who suddenly gets a brainwave and you just go and do things. So they feel that you're a little impulsive. You work at lightning fast speed, and you have been a massive change in their life because you have the Death card and the Tower. So they definitely feel like you have been this boom of a change in their life, in a very, very positive way. This you is you're very romantic and also authoritative, not controlling but authoritative in the relationship between the two of you, your dynamic. Now, how you see your partner is that you feel that they have been cheated in the past. You see them as somebody who's very independent. They have a very independent energy about them. They're not dependent on other people. They don't depend on other people. Both of you, I get this feeling that both of you are very spiritual, not religious per se, but spiritual. You could be religious too, but like I said, that there's a spiritual connotation to this reading, or it could be that you are spiritual. Oh, sorry, it could be that they are very spiritual, and vice versa. Take it as it resonates. But how you see them is that, they have probably walked away from a situation in the past which did not serve a purpose. It could be that your partner was married before and they were not in a equal give and take kind of a marriage or a relationship, and they have moved towards calmer waters. And by calmer waters, I mean you have been that calming effect on them, or you just feel that they have been through a lot in their life and they have moved towards calmer waters now. um, you you feel that they're very good with their communication, and like I said, that you also feel that they're very spiritual, or they could be very religious, but like I said, more spiritual than religious. um, and they're very original with their ideas. They're very passionate about things in their life. Like I said, they're very independent in their thoughts, in their way of living. um, they don't have people in their life because they want to depend on them, but because they want to have them in their life. All right, now your message for this equation that you share with your partner is that you're going to have a very, firstly, there's some celebration coming in. You're going to have a very, like, this is going, if at all you're not married to this partner yet, it will culminate in a marriage soon. Within 10 months, or for some of you it could be 10 years, but I feel 10 months. Within 3 months, probably, there would be an engagement. There's going to be a lot of celebration. Keep in mind, these are general readings, and I also don't do timelines, but if this resonates, the timeline that I gave you resonates with you, then great. Or it could be by next year, second half of June to July. There are going to be, sort of opposing forces for the two of you, but you will maneuver the relationship properly. So whatever the distractions are in this relationship are just very minor, because you'll be able to handle it, which is going to finally bring in this happy union. So if you're planning to have a family together, if planning to get married, but even if you're married, then I see a very happy married life ahead of you. I see celebrations coming in. Maybe one of you, both of you are going to get promoted. Even that could be the case. There is travel. Maybe there's a lot of traveling written ahead in your life together. Alright, so let's see the oracle cards for your partner. What does it have to say? Love begins. Love begins, which means a new beginning. Like I said, a lot of you are probably not yet married, but in a committed relationship. And heart chakra. So little work has to be done, probably, on the heart chakra for your partner. And for you, obstacles and challenges. So you have a 5 here, you have a 5 here. So, or this could be for you guys. This could be your energy. This is your energy of love begins, and you have to work on your heart chakra, and your partner needs to get over the obstacle and challenges that he or she is going through. Spiritual strength. I told you, this is amazing how these cards kind of coincide with each other. I told you that, either you or your partner is very spiritual. Spiritual strength is what is going to make them come over the obstacles and challenges. You also have obstacles and challenges over here. And spiritual union, like I told you, this is a spiritual union for those of you who are married. For those of you who are getting married, this is meant to be, and this is a very spiritual union. Nice, I like this reading. Good energies. Alright, let's see that from the Crystal Angels Oracle and the Whispers of Love. What are your messages? So from Whispers of Love we have, can you see this? Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So one of you, I feel it's your partner though. uh, or it's you, needs to work on your heart chakra, because this has come again. Be willing to express love to receive love. So you need to open up your heart. Maybe the death and the tower talks about that you know there is something over here that is just not that's kind of closed you off, you know. uh, if it's your partner, then it's probably this obstacles that we are talking about, challenges and obstacles, that is, and that they need to work, they need to work on their heart chakra, because there's love. You as a partner can give them that strength, that spiritual strength, and it's also spiritual union. Your spiritual beliefs are very similar, I think. So express love to receive love. This could be for your partner. And then we have the turquoise, again spiritual path. Your true beliefs are coming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. I told you. I mean, this too much of spirituality going on over here, with spiritual strength, spiritual union, spiritual path. Right at the beginning, I told you that you know you or your partner are very spiritual, or both of you. All right. Now let's see from the angel answers. What do they have to tell you? Be assertive. Okay. Abundance of wealth, health, happiness, 10 of Pentacles, abundance, and choose a new direction. Love begins. The six of swords, moving towards calmer waters from turbulent times. So yeah, whatever little hassle, emotional issues are there with you or your partner, it's your choice. Choose a new direction, and you need to be assertive about it, and abundance is coming your way. This was a beautiful reading and the perfect way to end this particular pick a card topic. I hope you enjoyed it, batch 3, and please do give this video a like and a thumbs up if this resonated with you, or if you just enjoyed the reading. Nevertheless, do share and subscribe to my channel, guys, and also do drop in a comment. Let me know if at all this is your story. Do share this video with people you feel that you know they need to listen to this and hear this. If at all something is bugging them and they've shared it with you, and they feel like you know they need some sort of guidance, and here's your guidance, like loud and clear. Alright, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye, take care, lots of love.